Guys, let me tell you something. I'm gonna try to keep this as brief as I can, but I have to say something about this. I'm sure y'all saw that foolishness that happened yesterday in Washington D.C. with those heathens, those minions, devil worshippers, those idiots that cult followers that Trump had initiated this, what they call it, the insurrect, which is also called riots. They literally like went in and took over the whole Congress office. It was ridiculous. It was disgusting. I wasn't so much in shock. I was just like, is this really happening? Well, actually, I wasn't shocked. I just wasn't surprised. Because this is the thing. This rhetoric, this nonsense that's been spewing for many years, it's been going on for like the past 4 years. So this is the lead up to. From my understanding, he's been posting about this it's been all over social media for weeks. So I felt like they should have been more prepared for something that could have potentially happened, and it did happen. This is disgusting. This is not part of our democracy. This kind of behavior cannot be tolerated. Those people that went to Congress in D.C. yesterday, they all need to be prosecuted, especially Trump, because he had incited this. He's a very angry, disgraceful, disgusting human being. He initiated this. He had driven this. He made it happen. And it's sad because you got these grown people following behind him. Are you serious right now? They know right from wrong, but they're so miserable and pathetic like he is. They're going to do what he tells them to do. Then he had the audacity to do a video talking about, talking about we love you and, be patient, and I guess he was thinking different people, but he made it all about him. He starts talking about how the election was stolen from him. I need you to listen, Trump. The election was not stolen from you. It really wasn't. It wasn't stolen from you at all. The bottom line is that Biden had won the election fair and square. That is it, and that is all. But this type of behavior cannot continue to take place. We don't do this here in the United States of America, and no one should tolerate this. And it's funny because it seemed like the Metropolitan Police or whoever was there doing Congress, it's like they let them on in. Initially they let them on in. It was like the National Guards, they weren't even there initially. It took them a while to even get there. They ain't coming towards after the end. And it's funny because as soon as they arrived, all of a sudden everybody started clearing out. How interesting is that? That was all done by design. So those people prior to the National Guards being there, who to me did not have a handle on it, to me they should be held culpable and accountable as well, the cops. And yes, I feel like I guess one of the commanders who's supposed to be in charge, he should have been who was in charge of all of this, as far as I guess trying to control the crowd. He should have resigned. Some people are saying, oh no, it's not all his fault. Well, no, he should have resigned. But at the end of the day, all of this is all Trump's fault. He should be prosecuted after this, not just impeached or I guess impose the Article 25, but he should be prosecuted. He should go to jail because 4 people died yesterday. People have gotten hurt behind Trump. This is disgusting. You got this grown 70-something-year-old, this old Agent Orange inciting this type of behavior. Like, who does that? He does. This is really despicable. It's embarrassing. We need to get back to order. And I need Trump to get out of there ASAP. I feel like he should be impeached. I don't just want him out of the office. As soon as he leaves, I want him arrested. I want him prosecuted. Those people who they actually went in and did a total takeover, as they say, and then they posted this stuff online. Like, are you serious right now? Who does that? Your faces are out there. There are cameras and stuff. They had no business even getting that close to Congress any daggone way, but they did. So with that being said, they should be prosecuted to the highest, to the fullest. That is ridiculous and doesn't make any sense. And it's interesting because it was a West Virginia. He was from West Virginia. He was actually just sworn in. He was some type of lawmaker. He was also part of the mob. So he should all his duties should be stripped away. His name was, I want to say it was Derek. He was one of the lawmakers who was part of the whole mob. He was leading the mob to go into Congress. So he had the nerve to be a politician. So his name was Derek. it was Derek. I forgot his last name, but I know his first name was Derek. This is disgusting on all levels. Now, those 7 Republicans who decided for whatever reason not to want to certify Biden, well, he was certified anyway, and congratulations, Biden and Kamala Harris, for being certified actually up into the wee mornings this morning, officially. But for y'all holding out, we all know that you have an agenda. You have a political agenda, because I guess because you're all part of that whole coup with Trump, and I guess because his base, you want his base become your base. Shame on you. All of y'all will be damned. Trump, you going to hell. All y'all going to hell. And like I said, for those who decided to vote against not certifying Biden, shame on you. And actually, as a matter of fact, to me, your career should be over. I don't want you in office at all. Because you're supposed to be for the American people. You're not supposed to do this. What is wrong with you? Again, Biden won fair and square, and y'all try to get in the way of that for whatever reason. It's like all this shenanigans that's going on. It's despicable. It's like looking at little goofy children, on a playground or something like that. So, Ted Cruz, how dare you, and the rest of y'all who, like I said, who was against Biden. But like I said, they pushed it through anyway because it's fair. It's like it would be undemocratic not to. This is part of our democracy, people. We have to save our democracy. What took place yesterday shouldn't have never taken place. It should have never happened. That was ridiculous. It was despicable. It was disgusting. And I don't ever want to see anything like that ever happening again as long as I'm living. But I do want to point something else out, and I'm sure a lot of you viewers have. Isn't it interesting how all these, actually the majority of them were white. They weren't being held accountable. They didn't go to jail. A lot of them, they were able to go into the Capitol. That's why I kept saying Congress. I'm so bold as Congress, going to the Capitol. And how is it that in the summertime when the Black Lives Movement was happening and it was a peaceful demonstration, they had like rubber bullets, they was gassing people, they were locking people up, people even got beat up, but nothing happened to these people. I think that is a very interesting contrast. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. To me, that is racism, on systematic racism on so many levels. So when the Black Lives Movement was out there protesting, and they did it lawfully and they did it in a peaceful manner, it was like y'all had the National Guard out there. All of that happened. They were being, like I said, the rubber bullets, and they had the gas and all that other good stuff, and arresting and beating on people. But when these hillbillies, these heathens was out there, these ignorant people with yellow teeth and rotten teeth and they look like they stink, by the way, was out there chanting and going into the Capitol, going to, rummaging through people's offices and destroying properties and act like a bunch of fools and a bunch of animals. It was like a 20-ring circus. It was ridiculous. When that took place, it was like when they were ushered out, it was like, okay, well, just go home now. Are you serious right now? All of those people, at least the majority of them, they need to be arrested and they need to be prosecuted, like I said, to the fullest. That should have never happened. It's disgusting. I'm disturbed by it. Again, congratulations, Biden, on your win. Also, I want to say congratulations with regards to the Georgia runoff. We had what you call, we had Warnock and we had Ossoff. Those are the 2 Democratic politicians now that they took over the Senate. So now, thank God, because now really good decisions can be made for the people, because everything that's happening should be about the people, the communities. This is what this is all about. So again, congratulations to Biden, Ossoff, and Warnock. Congratulations. So guys, just tell me what you think about, what I discussed. So send me some feedback. Subscribe and like. Let me know about what your feelings are about what took place yesterday. Like I said, my feelings still stand. I am totally disturbed by everything that had taken place. That shouldn't have never taken place. And I don't know what, I guess Trump, you're not revered. You're despicable and you're embarrassing. And that's how you will go down in history. So you don't get a pat on the back, you and your little silly children, especially your son. They sitting there spewing hate and anger, and it's amazing because y'all sitting there instigating all of this, but y'all was nowhere to be found. Telling the people to do this and do that, and y'all were nowhere to be found. Y'all got out of there, didn't y'all? And it's funny because again, y'all Trump minions that keep following Trump, he does not like you. He doesn't show your interest. He really don't. At the end of the day, once he leaves there, he gonna go on his little plane and go play golf somewhere. You gonna be an afterthought. So y'all did all of that for no reason. So I don't even know why y'all little heathens, doing this for him. He don't care about you. He don't care nothing about you. But Trump, I want you to go to jail. How dare you do what you have done? This is unprecedented. It is disgusting. And I mean, it is deplorable. And you do need to be impeached or just be removed immediately. I just don't know if they can even make that happen because he only had 2 weeks in office. So, guys, again, provide me with some feedback, subscribe, and just let me know what you think altogether and okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me. I know I was like just going really fast and chatting, but I totally had to get this off my chest because this was just weighing so much on me. I'm sure like a lot of people, and it's so funny because all this stuff is going on, and we still got COVID-19 happening. The case is not getting any better. They're not getting the vaccines out like they're supposed to. The COVID-19 cases continue to rise as well as the deaths. So we got all this nonsense going on, and people are still dying from COVID-19. So I did want to bring that point up, okay? So guys, tell me what you think. Once again, have a blessed evening, and I will speak to you with you soon. Thank you so much. Good night. Bye-bye.